Here we go as Slaanesh again with our Spawn. I love Spawn versus the first Prince Be'lakor. I love Be'lakor. Oh, and here we go against some geek, some nerd. No, I'm just playing. It's Winter Wind. If you guys are watching Turns or know, Winter Wind is a very new player on the scene. I believe he's RTK, and I'm not sure, but he's definitely good. He's gotten to finals, almost beat I think he's beaten a couple pro players, and almost claimed himself one of the tournament wins already. And he wants to test out his might against the princes. Perfection. Alright, here we go. Be'lakor, you know, removing its psychology, being a solid duelist. Melikoth's is just perfect spam on Cav, but I got tricks. Spawn and Scourges. Scourges for damage reflection, Spawn to countercharge, provide a prolific must, and they're cheaper and they hit harder than something like Fiends, so I can get more of them in here. So 4 Scourges and then another Marauder Scourge instead of a Warrior Scourge. And yeah, Exalted Keeper. I like Phantasmagoria, locks something in place so I can countercharge it. Minus 16 leadership, especially against any demons, perfect. Also got Acquiescence because I had a feeling something was going to try to duel me in the air. And that's what you gotta do, you gotta win the ground fight. Because if he goes for a lesser demon, I'm just gonna snipe it out the way, no problem. If he goes for a greater demon, I don't know. I don't think an Exalted really holds up. He could have went also an Exalted Keeper. I'm saying Exalted Bloodthirster, I don't think they keep up. Exalted... I don't know. You guys let me know. I think a goo is the way to go, especially with my build. Alright, here we go. Enough of that rambling. We're going to get the Scourges on the point because they're never going to die. Then we're going to just try to stuff them. Chaos Furies, I like and I dislike the Furies. Because the Corn Furies will beat any Fury, right? In a straight up charge, especially my Furies. But I didn't bring any Furies. His Furies won't do shit to my armor. I mean, it'll be kind of annoying. And it's good to stop charges, but they'll just die as soon as they engage, because, yeah, they're Furies. He's trying to set up. We got Spawn, so if we lose our Lord, they're unbreakable, they'll be fine. They have no fear. They don't care about losing psychology. And we force the fight, and we're about to destroy Furies and probably get some heals off from that nasty Soul Grinder's Each. Soul Grinder's Each is a top-tier pick in Slaanesh. It really forces a giant monster lord. And like I said, we're going to destroy Furies and get some heals off them real quick. And get that Soul Grinder in this fight too with those Fiends will destroy. Be'lakor does not have a lot of armor, and these Spawn, although don't have as much melee attack as Be'lakor's melee defense, they're still going to rock it out. Especially after we hit them with Acquiescence. In the background, we got some Seekers trying to get in, but we got Hellstriders trying to poke them out. So yeah, since we're cheaper... I mean, it's about the same. It depends on who gets a charge off first, right? And it's hard to micro. You gotta make sure you don't lose Be'lakor or the Soul Grinder, otherwise it's over. And here we go, straight up getting that nice charge in and deleting. And the beauty of the Striders are, they get stronger as the fight goes on. Whereas the Seekers are pretty much sitting there doing the same thing. We both have poison, they have AP, which is kind of wasted here, but... doesn't really matter. We have anti-large, they don't, but they still have better stats. They have magic, doesn't matter because we have ward save. Yeah. Here come the Spawns. The Spawns, honestly, this is a big mistake for me. They should be just locking Be'lakor in there while while my Lord just duels out with the Soul Grinder. And it looks like that's what should be going on, but in the background, as you can see, reinforcements are coming in from Winter Wind here. He's bringing in those nasty, nasty Hellstriders. My bad, Seekers. Seekers of Slaanesh. And the Spawn just absolutely put a mollywhopping on Be'lakor once we hit him with Acquiescence, get a few chops in here. Yep, we're going to try to protect, because those Seekers will still do some nasty work, and we're going to buff them out with Spawn. Spawn don't give a shit. They don't hear no bell. And we're going to provide support with Scourges, because even though Seekers are good, they are low armor, they're easy to beat up. They don't like getting hit with poison either, and Musk. And my Seductive Glory ability, which gives them minus 24 melee defense, so yeah, they're gonna get their shit rocked. And they have to stay in the fight. Oh man, this is why I love this Exalted Lord. There's arguments for Nakai, but I really want to keep Seductive Glory just to punished for any backline or microaggressions, any micro mistakes. And I'm up 3,000 already, but I'm making silly mistakes like this because I got so many of the Seekers. Yeah, and we're just gonna send the spawn. It should be the spawn and Be'lakor Fiends on the Soul Grinder, and probably my Lord as well. But I'm trying to, like, bait out something, maybe. I don't know why. I want to countercharge. I just lost track. And I don't want those Seekers getting too close, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Once my Seekers beat those, or my Striders beat those Furies up, they can just jump on those, and I can always send these Scourges to actually countercharge. It's just a conga line, guys. It's Soul Grinder spawn, Fiends, Be'lakor, Lord, Scourges, Seekers, Leg Bearers, Bloodletters, Scourges. It's just a conga line. It's a mess. This is how these battles go. It's flanking, guys, and Be'lakor is gonna go down for the count. We like that. We're up 4,000 value, but we gotta be careful because if I lose my Lord, this could easily turn. Fiends are getting eaten up alive by the Seekers, which sucks, but we're gonna hit them with Acquiescence and just destroy them with despawn. And then it's another -5 with the Musk on top of that. That's disgusting. Oh no, yeah. So it's -25, -25 speed, -29 melee defense, 5 melee attack. Yeah. It's nasty. But no, he's catching up. I think it's because I gave him those Fiends with the Seeker. That was a big issue there. Furies coming in. I really don't think Furies are the call here. I mean, they're annoying, but the problem is they just fold like paper. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I just hit him with Disruptive Glory and then they just die. They just get mulched. Oh, it's so disgusting. Scourges to do that, but I really should have been on. But the Seekers make it so hard to get near them, and I don't have as many. Honestly, I think I should have dropped. I brought a, what is it, a Knight, Chaos Knight, in reserve. I feel like I should have just brought more Hellscourge. Yeah, Hellstriders, but the Hellscourge variant, just to buffer out more of these Seekers, because it's just more efficient that way. I can just get more Cav on the board, and he can't do anything about it. And soon you'll see my secret sauce, but I am probably going to end up, yep, my Lord's dead. As the Eternal Entourage make their play, this is the secret sauce. If you play Slaanesh, if you play DoC, if you have the option to use Eternal, use them. Once Be'lakor's off the field, these ladies will run the field. They will kill everything. You bring Fiends to deal with monsters and monstrous infantries, SEs in general, but you bring the Entourage to kill everything, and they will kill everything. And I mean everything. Did I mention everything? Because they will kill everything. And Winter Wind is doing a pretty nasty countercharge here. This is kind of a dumb of me. Honestly, I didn't really need to. I should have just unsummoned these Striders at this point. Because right now I'm just trying to buffer out any of the Seekers. Just throw Javelins at them as quick as I can, as they're trying to just pick up. But we got Scourges, Hell Scourges, yeah, Scourges still. And I'm trying to be careful with these Turtle Entourage. I don't want them to get picked up. He's going to drop Furies on them, which is a big mistake because I'm just going to countercharge him. And then he leaves his Soul Grinder exposed, and that's when I pounce. That's when the Entourage can really go to work. Oh, Seekers, come on in. That's fine. I'll trade my Marauder Horsemen for your Seekers. That's a beautiful trade there. Speaking of trade, this is just nasty. This is what I mean. In about 5 seconds, the Soul Grinder just disappeared. What took Fiends to spawn and my Lord to do took them mere seconds. And you know what? They still want the Furies. Nom 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 nom. Oh, eat those Furies up, baby. Yeah, Winter Wind, man, you played like hell, man. You play this good. But this just goes to show that Be'lakor just doesn't cut it. Even with the 200 cost reduction, I think he's still trapped. He needs another 200, I guess, because he costs so much. He's like, what, 3,400 now? 3,200? He's still too much. It kind of reminds me of Scarbrand. He's just too expensive. But it's like, everything on DoC is expensive, so what? You get 200 less, you get one more spell, which should have been Pit of Shades. I'm surprised he didn't bring that at all. Because you always got to worry about that, but I think he's more of a Zeech player. I'm not sure what he mains. So yeah, I trade the Entourage for the rest of his Seekers and some of the Bloodletters so my Scourges can fight on. He still has more Furies. I summoned the Lord, and that should just be GG, because... And I'm surprised how much he caught up. He was down like 4,000, and then he just straight up caught up so quick. Which just goes to show, this guy's, he's a ruthless bastard. But GG's nonetheless. Once I bring the Lord out, though, which is why you didn't see me bring out more Cav, it's pretty much over. I have plenty of Winds of Magic. I can pretty much kill whatever I need to, and I triple cap them. Spawn are great here. Scourges are great. I've been rocking the Scourges a lot. I've been liking them. Exalted Keeper's fine. I just need to not lose them. Entourage just perfect. Late game perfect. Once the Winds Magic are low or once the casters are gone. Probably should have lost the Knights for the Hell Scourges. The other variants of the Hellstriders, the Hellstrider variant. And yeah, other than that, I did like the build. One Fiend's fine. Maybe could have used more. But I think Marauder Horseman would do a lot better. Soul Grinder and Be'lakor. I like Be'lakor, but like I said, he's too expensive. I think you're better off. But then again, if you do squish your Lord, I think you have to either go Exalted or Goo. Ghoul's a solid duelist, but if he gets isolated, though, it's a good chance he just gets wiped. Because if you don't bring Melicots, my Cav will just outnumber your Cav, and then I just bring the Entourage right away and just gut the Goo. Or the Soul Grinder, probably both. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Maybe there's a better build. Maybe some, instead of Furies, bring in Screamers. I like Screamers. Maybe just bring 2 Furies and then just 2 Screamers to buffer out Cav. Yeah, Plague Bearers are fine. You could argue just to go Bloodletters instead, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. We're on the road to 2,000. Come join the Discord, see me on stream, come play some games, have some fun, join the tournaments when I host them. And yeah, with all that said, you guys have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.